next we go back to a world we're familiar with, the world of John Wick, but it's not John Wick who's center stage.
Right, exactly. So the center stage, we got Ana de Armas as the Ballerina, which is basically a spin-off of the word from the
world of
John Wick. So basically, this trailer is John Wick light. Let's put it that way. Somebody killed her father. She's out to kill them. Basically, just John Wick, except there was no dog involved. So,
well, essentially, this was a minor background character.
Correct.
When John Wick made a stop on his journey during the third movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're definitely capitalizing. They want a female star, to piggyback off of John Wick.
Right.
It is really awesome to see the major stars. It is. That's cool. We're probably if we're going by the trailer, Keanu Reeves is probably only going to be in those two scenes.
Right. So let's just go down the list of who's going to show up in this. So we're going to have Ian McShane.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's going to play Winston, obviously. You're going to have Lance Reddick. Rest in peace, Lance. But this is, I think, his last movie role that we're going to see him in.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah. We're going to have Norman Reedus, who we don't know we know the name of who he's playing, but we don't know what his character is, in the sense of his name is going to be called Pine.
A mysterious man. That's all I see. But he was inspired by Keanu Reeves. Famously, we know him from The Walking Dead, of course.
Right. And who else is
Angelica Houston.
Oh yeah, Angelica Houston is going to be in this. And she's playing the director.
Right. She had that interaction with John Wick when he's passing through the ballerina place.
Right, exactly. So the question is, do you think this is basically John Wick light?
I think, in a way, yes, but I think she's gonna shine on her own. Of course, it's gonna be John Wick light, but he's gonna be, what we're gonna see from her perspective, seeing, the man himself in action. One thing I love about the trailer, and I hope this turns out to be the case in the movie, Ian McShane as Winston is gonna have a big role, like almost like a father-like caretaker role, like he has with
John.
But he's off. We see the character as a young girl in the trailer, but
right.
He has that caretaking aspect about his father-like, like that relationship he has with John. Now, I like the expansion of this universe. Were you did you like the Continental series, that miniseries with young Winston?
Yeah, I liked it.
I think this is a welcome addition. Again, obviously, selfishly, the 4 John Wick movies. We don't know if we're going to get the 5th one down the line, but this is a nice audition.
We're going to get one. Eventually, we're going to get one. But the one thing that I really want to talk about is the main character of this show, who is the ballerina, who is Ana de Armas. So, did you ever see No Time to Die?
I don't think so, no.
No? You haven't seen it? Okay. She was...
That was her breakout role?
I wouldn't say it's her breakout role, but it was a role that, got her to the action scene, right? Now, She was also in Knives Out. She was also in Blonde.
Oh, she was in Knives Out. All right.
Yeah, she was in the original Knives Out. She was in Blade Runner 2049. So, my question to you is, did you see The Gray Man on Netflix?
I haven't.
Let me tell you something. You need to watch it, because that would give you an example of what she's going to look like playing the ballerina.
Playing that assassin type.
Yes.
What do you think of that interaction she has with John Wick that they put in the trailer?
John Wick's not going to be in the movie for no more than 2 minutes.
Do you think you should have saved that?
I 100% believe that. I said that when we were talking about it originally, when the trailer came out with John 64.
My question is, do you think they should have saved that scene for the movie, where they had to put it in to attract the John Wick fans like you and me?
I don't think they needed to put it.
Right.
I really
like the one scene where you see her watching him from a distance as he's walking by would have been, but then you see him come out of the shadows. It's like, yeah, I think you got this.
Again, I feel like it was a waste of a spoiler.
Well, we knew,
Consider
well, we
that
knew
a
the whole
spoiler.
time he was going to be in the movie. The first trailer just confirms it.
Right, but also here's something that we didn't bring up, and I will bring up now. Originally, this movie was supposed to come out the day that The Crow came out. Was supposed to originally come out back in
God.
June of 2024, but instead, what Lionsgate did is they swapped days with what was it, Bad Boys?
Yeah.
They swapped dates with Bad Boys.
Pushed
and
back.
They pushed back this movie because a lot of people who saw it, were looking at it, said that it was way too much John Wick. So they had to refilm a little bit in order to make it Ballerina, not a carbon copy of John Wick.
Well, I think maybe it's a blessing in disguise because the release date of the movie is June 6, 2025. So it's right in that sweet spot for summer blockbuster.
Right.
So it positions it perfectly. So I'm excited for it. It looks like a fun action movie. I love this world.
I totally agree with you. And the question goes out to you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this movie is going to be as good as John Wick? Or it might be okay? Let us know in the comment section down below.